Trump and his team is very much focused on this topic of rare earth from so-called Ukraine, and they are not just focused, but Trump actually demanded some 500 billion, by the way, from Kiev regime, and this is not a joke, as many of you know. He actually demanded 500 billion, and that's this news about. That's what this news is about. So let's go through it. US President Donald Trump has said he wants to secure a deal with the Kiev to ensure Washington gets its money back by trading aid for Ukraine's rare earth minerals, regardless of whether they might be Russian someday, which is interesting. Trump is acknowledging that as he said, certain places, right, that will be liberated, already are liberated and are Russia, and will be liberated and will join Russia. And these areas, it happened that these areas that are part of this Russian world are very rich with many things, including rare earth materials. And it is somewhat interesting statement from Trump that he's acknowledging that these territories one day may actually, become Russia. In an interview with the Fox News' Brett Bayer, Trump claimed that the United States is in for more than 300 billion, probably 350, in various forms of aid to Ukraine, adding that it would be stupid for Washington to continue bankrolling Kyiv without receiving anything in return. I want, end quote, I want her to have our money secured because we are spending hundreds of billions of dollars, he said. They have a tremendously valuable land in terms of rare earth, in terms of oil and gas, in terms of other things. I told them that I want to equivalent like 500 billion worth of rare earth, and they essentially agreed to do that, Trump stated. So at least we do not feel stupid, otherwise we are stupid. I said to them, we have to get something. And this is all quotes from Trump. And dear friends, as you are probably confused with these numbers, I am confused also because according to official statements, US Congress authorized some 170 to 175, 76 billion dollars for formerly Kiev regime, but I never heard anything about 300 and 350 billion from US alone. I don't know, maybe Trump knows. I mean, he looked at some classified data and he come up with this number. That might be the case because we just simply don't know, but it is quite interesting, at least, isn't it, that Trump is actually doubling the number that we knew when it comes to billions and billions that was stolen from US taxpayers formally to back this beacon of democracy in Eastern Europe, right? So-called Ukraine. But in reality, we all understand where this money went, by the way. 90% of it went to military industrial complex of US and also corrupt officials, and some 10% maybe reach Ukraine actually, and 90% from that 10% eventually went to pockets of Zelensky and that kind of figures there. That's how they become filthy rich. But anyways, Trump is openly saying now that he wants some 500 billion from for all their investments, let's say, as they say, in Ukraine, and I guess one way or another, but US will get something out of it. Maybe in Western Ukraine, because the rest of the territory of this former Soviet Republic is actually historical Russia, and will join Russia one way or another, but will join Russia. and it will have nothing, and US will have no business there, right? Although I can see possibility that Trump during discussions, or Trump's team during discussions with the Russian side, may actually negotiate with Russia that, what, we're gonna stop any, we want to end this conflict, right? It was not our war. These stupid idiots, these idiots from Biden's administration and then some other creatures started this. We don't want anything to do with it, and therefore let's end it. Although, and you take what you take, and we will keep, let's say, Western Ukraine for whatever reason, to make Poland happy, for example, Hungary happy, Romania happy, and for ourselves also. But you take rest of it, do whatever you want. But let's have agreement that your businesses, your companies will cooperate with our companies when it comes to development of some minefields that are rich with some certain elements that your economy needs, our economy needs. I mean, there can be some ground for negotiations there, because we see attitude that Trump has. For him, everything is business. It seems like he sees everything as a playing field for business, for negotiations. So maybe whenever real talks began between Moscow and Washington, maybe sides will, maybe US side will initiate conversation about potential future cooperation in regards to rare earth that will be on territories that will join Russia, already joined Russia, or will be in the zone of Russian influence. I can see that happening, potentially. I don't know, but it might happen. Anyways, it is becoming, as I said, man, it is becoming more and more wild to observe what is going on in Washington. Hello everyone, if you find this video informative and interesting, please click that like button, leave some commentary and share with your friends. If you want to support my work, you can do it through several means. All the links are on this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. And if you want to have access to full show, please consider to subscribe to my Patreon and Boosty pages. Thank you.